Okay, guys, I'm going live because something's happened here. I'm just going to let people get in here, and once the viewer count goes up, then I will start talking about this. But this just came across my Twitter, and I was just like, what happened here? Hey, yeah, Derek, I'm going live because something happened today. Insane thing happened to me on just Twitter just a few seconds ago. And it's still going on. It is weird. So I want everyone to come in. I'm now sitting at, what is it now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Since we got some viewers, let's just talk about this. I made a tweet last night, not for this show, but for another thing that kind of popped up on my Twitter, which I went, ooh, I would like to go there. And I said, it's just when I go back to Japan, it's another place I have to go to cross off my bucket list of things to see. So I said, okay, well, that's another place to go see. Well, this tweet's been blowing up. It's just been blowing the freaking up. Let me just pull up the tweet here, okay? You guys are gonna see this and you guys are gonna freak out. How do I do this? Display capture on. There's the tweet right there. It says, when I get back to Japan, I will add this thing to my list of things to see. And it's this onsen. It's just gorgeous. Let me just pull up some pictures here so you guys can see this place. It is just gorgeous. And you can probably see it in my list of tweets that I've already made. Here's the problem. It's blowing up. I'm already at 427 likes. 15 retweets of my tweet. People are retweeting my tweet. I'm blown away that this tweet is taking a life of its own. If you're interested in the tweet, I will post it in the channel here. I'm just going to go pull it up. Copy link. Okay. Here it is. There it is. Japan and Canada. That's the one that you want to look at. If you click on it and you pull up my that information, you'll see how big this tweet is growing. It's just insane. I wish I could get this many followers on our YouTube channel. That would be awesome. But nevertheless, it doesn't happen that way. But yeah, it's just been blowing up. I don't know what to do. And this was tweeted by my friend, Mad for Maple, which his name is Kevin O'Shea. Great guy, lives in Japan. You may know of Jayla and Kev, or Kevin in Japan, or now Kevin in Beijing. But yeah, this tweet's been blowing up, and I don't know what to think about this. It's just bizarre. So, yeah, if you guys want to like it, you guys can. I'm not stopping you, but have you guys ever had a tweet blow up? Or a video that just all of a sudden went viral for no apparent reason? You just don't know why, but it just did? Oh. I don't know if there's something I can do with it or not. Yeah, I didn't. I retweeted the actual article and then I tweeted on the article because I knew who tweeted it out to me, and I said, okay, cool. So I said, when I go back to Japan, this is something I'm going to have to check out, and it just went. Now my followers is only 315 followers. Okay, only 315 people are following me. But I have 319 following. So, not a big number of people follow, because the problem is when I tweet out stuff, I usually don't use Twitter that often. And I'll tell you why I don't use Twitter, and they'll make a lot of sense. Twitter has gotten too big for control. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'm following people that I'm interested in. Oh, jeez, it just went up again. I'm following people that I care about only. But because they're not tweeting a lot, and a lot of the stuff is just fluff, and a lot of it, and then sometimes it's important stuff, and it's interesting stuff that I can read about. Once in a while, they'll post stuff that I like to read about, that I might have missed or something that I didn't follow. So I only follow a certain amount of people. People go, oh, you should be following tens of thousands of people. Then my Twitter becomes too much of a mess, and I can't follow it all because there are idiots out there that make a living out of Twitter and tweet 25,000 times. Now, I know I can reach people that are into stuff through Twitter. Granted, I understand that, but sometimes Twitter is a little bit hard to handle, If you guys know what I'm talking about, when you get those Twitters and they just tweet all day long, it becomes a little much. So I cut down on my Twitter. But this tweet blew up. I don't understand. Like, here it is again. When I go back to Japan, another person just loved it. Kim O'Shea likes my comment because I said my videos get like 20 likes. That's my YouTube channel. But I tweet, but one tweet went viral. It's just insane. It's just crazy. I don't know why it's such why it's done that. I see there's like 11 others have liked the tweet that someone else replied. His name is Jay-Z Gaming. I'm actually going to try to reach out to him and see what he says. Another new notification. Another person just liked my tweet. It's growing. Right now, I am sitting at... Let's have a look here. Yeah. What's my tweet at? 430 likes so far. I tweeted this 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago. And it's gone viral in the last hour. I can't find your tweet. Click on the link in the thing. I'll post it one more time for you guys. There it is. That's the link to the Japan and Canada status. Click on it. It'll take you to the Twitter. And then I am the first comment on there. Oh, is that the link to the original post? Okay, let me see if I can find Matt from Maple's post then. Who retweeted it? Let me see if I can follow his retweets. Yeah, I don't see the retweet here. Yeah, I don't know where it is in his Twitter, how to find it on his Twitter. But yeah, he was the one that retweeted it. I saw it. I said, okay, I'm going to, I found it interesting. I read it and I went, okay, retweet. And I retweeted to my channel. And yeah, no, if you go to my channel, Canadian Maker Project, let's go into that one and I'll see if I can see the retweet there. Tweets and replies. I had to turn off that thing that tells you what liked videos I liked. Because that's just annoying. Oh, yeah. And another thing that happened. Sure, hang on. There you go. You got mod. Yeah, I found this one funny. This was posted by Robbie Mack. So Chris's basement, he did something kind of funny, and it says inventor of the breakfast pizza printer, and that was posted by Robbie Mack. So I kind of liked it. But yeah, that tweet is just blowing up. It's bizarre. I don't know why it's blowing up. It doesn't make sense for it to blow up, but it did. Seems to have died down a little bit, but yeah, it's just every time I click on notifications, it's bizarre. Just saying. Yeah. So it's been retweeted, and 12 others have retweeted your reply. So people have been retweeting my reply. You know, the thing that I have to go. You know, I've been retweeting that as they like it. It's just like, oh well, okay. It's just interesting. That's all I'm saying, guys. I'm not trying to say, you know, hey, look at this. This is just, you know, I'm happy about it. I just don't know. I don't know why I did it, but why it blew up like that. It's just bizarre. But yeah, just want to talk about it because it's just different. That's all. But thanks anyways, Geek Tech, for posting that out. I do want to thank you so much for, you know, posting that link that I posted. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's a beautiful hotel. It's actually an onsen. So what an onsen is, basically, it's a spa hotel. It's meant for everyone. Usually there's 2 baths, one for male, one for female. And the idea is you basically get undressed, shower really well. I mean, everywhere well. And then you go into the pool area. Either it's inside or it's outside. And usually it's desiccated. One's for male, one's for female. There are also co-ed baths, but I'll talk about that in a second. And what you do is you go out there and you just soak in it. It's like a hot tub without the jets or anything. And you just like enjoy it and relax and let your muscles just go whoomp. Getting naked in front of other males might bother you. Don't let it. You just hold a little towel in front of your area. It's like a little hand towels about it, and you just soak in the water. And you just let it soak, and you just let it sit there. Okay, later. Thanks for jumping in. I do appreciate it, man. Honestly, 100%. You have a good day, and you just let the towel sit there, and that's it. You know. You talk to others and, you know, just enjoy it. But yeah, it is a great area to just sit there. And sometimes you can sit there in the middle of winter too, and just have the snow fall on you. During the summer, sakura blossoms. If you got a nice view out into the open, sometimes you can just sit there and just look out in the open and watch the sakura fall. Women mostly, when they go in with a towel wrapped around their upper part down. It's just like a hand towel. It's like a full towel, but they'll just soak with a towel on. You know, just for privacy reasons. Sometimes they'll go full naked. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a female, nor do I know what the customary thing is for a female. But I remember when we did a podcast a few years back called Japan Experience. And we're talking about on the etiquette in a onsen. A lot of people reply back to us saying, "Thank you. I did not know that was normal." You know, it's weird to hear a foreigner talk about an onsen and give us so much more information because we don't have that information. Yeah, that's true because a lot of that information is not available. So now I'm diving into my Japanese side. So I do apologize, but if Japan's not your thing, you may not find this interesting. But if you're ever going, don't worry about it. English is like a second language to them. So you know what? Don't worry about it. It's all said and good. But yeah. So basically, we were talking about onsen etiquette. How you have to wash yourself completely down, make sure you're totally clean, and then you can enter the pool. Now, there's two different types of pools. Also, there's a hot pool, which is usually the hot water comes from actual water lines that travel underground, and they're usually from the hottest water that they can find that bubbles up. So it's like a hot spring. It basically is a hot spring, I should say. And sometimes they'll tap directly into those hot springs to bring them up to other areas, like to hotels or whatever else that have those hot springs. Now, there are hot springs that are so hot that they're dangerous. And those are the Hell's Pools. You can actually boil an egg in them. I kid you not, I've had hard-boiled eggs from a onsen. Oh, they were good, but yeah, they were freaking cooked in like 4 minutes. Those are known as they call them the Hells. Or onaiga food. Shoot, how's it? I'm not really sure the Japanese pronunciation. It's a weird kanji. I'm not 100% great on my kanji anymore. But the idea is you do not go in these pools because they're too dangerous. But most of the pools are salt water onsens. So you get the salt water. It just feels nice. It is gorgeous. And then when you come out, you go back to your hotel room and you just go, bleh. You just pass out. Your muscles just go crazy. There's another one. It's called the sand bath. The sand bath is a little bit different. This is something new. It was there when we went, but we didn't get up to the area that has all the onsens. Yeah, there are areas in Japan that are just dedicated to bathing. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but there are. And its idea is you go over to this area, they dig a big hole. They bury you in it. So only your head's up to here. And you just lay there and you just relax. Okay, yeah. In 10 minutes, they dig you out. And you get up and you're like, okay, well, that wasn't anything spectacular. That's the thing, though. My friend did it. He's like, yeah. It didn't feel like anything, and all of a sudden I'm watching TV. He went upstairs, and like less than half an hour later, his body went, boom. Oh, I can't move. Okay, I guess I'm just going to do this. Turned off the TV and went, fell asleep. He was like, yeah, muscles just like gave out. And it's just like, okay, yeah, all right, I guess I'm not getting up. I'm going to rest now. Woke up around 2 o'clock, went over to the local convenience, bought himself something to eat, went back to bed. And that's the thing about Japan. Okay, so you know how our convenience stores only have maybe like a hot dog, or would have in their place maybe a sandwich or something like that. Basics. Okay? The freaking convenience stores in Japan are a freaking restaurant. I kid you not. From your onigiri, which are these little triangles of rice, and they usually have something inside of them, either salmon or red bean or tuna or spicy salmon. It can be anything inside there. To this other thing called it wasn't called onigiri, it's something else. And basically it was pizzamon. And there was Pokemon, and it's a nam. I can't remember the actual thing. It's like a pastry with hot food inside of it. And they serve it during the wintertime. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I bite into one of those in the morning. That was my breakfast. It was one of those and a bottle of Kirin lemon water. Now you're thinking, Kirin lemon water? This stuff tasted like lemon, like strong lemon flavor, but it was water. It was so refreshing. So you have one of these, and you have your water, and that was my breakfast. It was the best breakfast ever. I would just eat one of those and drink my water as we walked down, and then we would just stop, drink it, walk again. That's another thing about Japan. If you usually don't walk and drink at the same time, you would stop, be polite, drink, then walk. That was weird. I must admit, I found that kind of odd. And the fact that you could go to any vending machine and buy beer, that was awesome too. Yeah, vending machines all across Japan. Even in the middle of nowhere, you can find vending machines. So let you ponder that for a moment. In the U.S. and in Canada, where I am from, our vending machines are usually inside stores, inside storefronts. Their vending machines are out in the middle of nowhere and everywhere. I mean, I went to what is it? Hiroshima. And we walked around the corner. There's no power outlet, anything like that, and there's a vending machine there running on solar power. I was like, solar power? Nani? And it still worked. Still vending machine was working. I've walked to this is in the morning in Akihabara. Hungry. Like we just got up. We were walking around, and it's like getting around 12 o'clock. I'm like, I need something to pick me up. And I turn around. What do I see? A vending machine, and it says Kit Kat. I'm like, eh? Okay, well, I know what Kit Kats are. Put in my, I think it was like 150 yen. So I put in my yen. Out comes this thing, hits the bottom. I'm like, okay, I open it up. And it's a round cylinder. I thought, oh, is this like milk or something? So I unwrap the top, pop it open. And what are they? They're 4 mini Kit Kats in the jar. A well-designed glass jar with a lid on it. And inside were the chocolate bars individually wrapped. I was like going, oh, that is kind of a neat idea. Pop it open, and there's like a whole bunch of these, the 2-type Kit Kats that you would see during Halloween. Yeah, in a glass jar. It's just so different. You're like, huh, that's neat. So, it's just these things that you run across in Japan. It's just so bizarre. Now, I know someone's going to bring up the underwear machine. No, I did not. No, I was not able to find it. And no, I do not know where it exists. It's some dark back alley in Akihabara. I know that much. I'm not sure where in Akihabara. Or it might be in Naba. Which is another area of Tokyo. It's kind of the... So Akihabara is the anime/electrical town. It's known as Electrical Town, and they used to close it all the time. Then some guy drove his car through there and destroyed the whole area. Hitting thousands of people. And they've just recently reopened it about 2 years ago. Now it's filled with anime fans dressed up in cosplay, walking through the town, having all types of fun. We didn't see any of that when we were there, but that was after the stupid truck went through the area. So, yeah. But it's one of the things that it's interesting nonetheless. Now, if you haven't been to Japan or you haven't ever been to Japan, don't worry about the English language. They do speak English. Some of them. All the signs are in English. The only thing you gotta watch out for is street signs. There are no street signs in Japan. This was a little bit of a confusing thing for me because when I was walking down the streets looking for places, I'm going, where are we? I don't see a street sign here. I'm looking around, like going, no street signs. So how do I know where I am? Google is great for that now. Thank God we have Google. When I was in Japan, I did not have Google, so I was like going, okay, how do I get from A to B? And that's where my Japanese came into play. But yeah, it is a weird, and different society than you think. I mean, they are polite, 100%, but the whole place is just weird. So if you want a trip and you're looking like something like, let's try something different, Japan is actually pretty interesting to check out. I wouldn't recommend. I haven't been to China. Now that's another place I want to visit is China, but Japan has a lot of nice little things. If you have the money and you want to go and you want for an adventure, hit us up. Let me know. I'll give you some places that I can recommend. My friend is a real big Japanophile. He knows a lot about Japan. He lived there for 10 months of his year. 10 months. He really considers Japan his second home. When he goes back to Japan, it's like, I'm home. And I agree with him. Japan is just an insane place. But, once again, I'm going to end this now because, it's yeah, I don't think you guys want to hear about Japan. You guys tune in for, talking about, 3D printing, that type of stuff. This is not the channel for that. But if you guys are ever interested, you can hit me up. My email, same as my name, Canadian Maker Project, all one word, @gmail.com. And everyone else, have yourself a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, Thursday, if you haven't watched the update file, watch the update video. You'll understand what's going on because CMP 100 is coming and you may win a t-shirt. I'm talking to all you out there in the internet world. You may win a t-shirt if you watch. And if you haven't already, sub and hit that bell. Thanks, everyone. Once again, thank you for watching and have yourselves a great day.